You know, when families reach out to me about moving to Jacksonville or St. Johns County, one of the first things they say is, "We just want space. Someplace our kids can run, where we can get outside without driving 20 minutes to do it." They're not asking for a mansion or a giant yard. What they're really craving is that feeling of being connected to something: trees, trails, parks, water, even if they're living in a neighborhood with neighbors close by. Because after years of concrete, traffic, and screen time, more and more families are realizing that nature isn't a luxury anymore. It's a necessity. And here's the truth. Depending on where you land in the Jacksonville area, you might end up right next to a gorgeous trail system, or you might be stuck in a neighborhood that feels like a parking lot with houses. So today, I'm walking you through the top neighborhoods around Jacksonville that offer real built-in access to nature. The kinds of places where trails, parks, and outdoor space aren't an afterthought, but they're part of everyday life. If we haven't met before, I'm Josh Rogers. I've been a real estate agent here in Northeast Florida for the past 15 years. I lead the F3 home team, and over the years, I've helped hundreds of families make the move to Jacksonville and St. Johns County. What we do is simple. We help people find the home that fits their life, their family, and their goals. And that journey usually starts with a simple text. So if you're exploring a move and want someone who truly knows the area and can guide you to a neighborhood that matches your lifestyle, shoot me a quick message. I'd be glad to help. Now let's start with E-Town. This newer master-planned community is right off State Road 9B and sits in southeast Jacksonville. So you're close to St. John's Town Center, the beaches, and major job hubs, but you're not giving up that connection to nature. E-Town was designed with sustainability and walkability in mind, and it absolutely shows. There are over 5 miles of trails that run through conservation areas and preserved green space, making it easy to get outside for a walk, jog, or bike ride without ever leaving the neighborhood. Each of the villages inside E-Town, like Marconi, Nobel, and Del Webb, has access to green space and neighborhood parks. And the Recharge Amenity Center gives residents even more options with a resort-style pool, fitness center, and playgrounds. It's a really appealing setup for people who want modern homes, low-maintenance living, and the ability to enjoy the outdoors without a big commute or yard to manage. So if having walking trails, tree-lined streets, and that fresh-built feel is important to you, E-Town's going to check a lot of boxes, and it's all within Jacksonville proper. Now, if you love that idea but want something that feels a little more settled and traditional, here's another option you should look into. Julington Creek Plantation is one of those communities where you immediately notice the tree cover. It's known for its mature oaks, winding sidewalks, and preserved green space that gives the neighborhood a more natural, tucked-in feel. There are over 1,200 acres of conservation land in and around the community, and the Julington Durban Preserve offers hiking, biking, and even horseback trails for the truly adventurous. Families appreciate that the walking trails connect different parts of the neighborhood, including parks, schools, and the big recreation center with pools and sports fields, so it's easy to live an active lifestyle without constantly driving across town. So if you're looking for a suburban neighborhood that balances structure and nature, Julington Creek should absolutely be on your radar. And if your goal is to stay close to amenities while still getting some nature time, you might love this next spot. Bartram Springs is located right on the Duval and St. Johns County line, which puts you in a sweet spot. You're close to shopping centers like Durban Pavilion and Bartram Market, but you also get the benefit of a community built with nature in mind. Bartram Springs includes preserved wetlands, lakes, and parks tucked between neighborhoods. There's an extensive trail system that connects different parts of the community and even a few boardwalks that cross over water features, giving you that nature meets suburbia vibe. It's also one of the more affordable options for families looking to balance price, location, and outdoor access. And if affordability matters but you still want charm and walkability, take a look at this next historic gem. Riverside and Avondale are historic neighborhoods just southwest of downtown Jacksonville, and while they're not master planned, they offer something different: walkable streets, pocket parks, and access to the St. Johns River. Memorial Park and Boone Park, on the other hand, are local favorites. Memorial Park gives you a beautiful place to walk along the water, while Boone Park has shaded playgrounds, sports courts, and open space to relax. This area is ideal for people who want to walk to restaurants, live in a character-filled home, and still have green space within reach. It's more urban than suburban, but with massive oak trees and small parks around nearly every corner, it's definitely worth considering if charm and lifestyle are high on your list. And if you're watching this thinking, okay, this sounds amazing, but how do I actually narrow it down and find the right fit for my family? That's literally what my team and I do every day. So just send me a text. We'll talk about what you're looking for and help you start narrowing in on neighborhoods that make the most sense for your lifestyle. Now, if you want something a little more polished but still surrounded by nature, Tamaya is worth a look. This gated community off Beach Boulevard blends Mediterranean-style architecture with open green space, walking paths, and landscape ponds. It's not rugged like a nature preserve, but it's definitely peaceful. You've got wide sidewalks, walking trails, and quiet, well-maintained green zones that offer a tranquil escape from the busier parts of Jacksonville. And because of its location, you're only 10 minutes from the beach and still close to shopping, dining, and work commutes. For people who want a clean, elegant aesthetic without giving up greenery, Tamaya is a standout. So if you're seriously considering a move to the Jacksonville area and you know that nature, outdoor space, and access to parks are high on your list, go ahead and text me. I'd love to help you find a home and neighborhood that actually matches the way you want to live. Not just on paper, but in real life. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.